Okay, no comment is not going to work this time, so we've got to think of some sort of explanation. What?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know, okay? I could follow tradition and just skirt the issue, have them talk about other things.
If I had just told you that Del was sick, you wouldn't even be in this space.
No, I wouldn't. But it's too late for that now.
I know. I feel really terrible.
That's not going to help either.
I'm sorry.
Maria, I'm really backed into a corner on this one.
I know. I want to help you out. If there's any, just tell me what to say. I don't know what to do.
What can I say that won't make things worse?
The obvious.
You know, Maria, I've spent my entire professional career pursuing the truth, making sure that politicians are honest. And here I am about to run for office, and I'm going to bamboozle the public? If that's not cosmic irony, nothing is.
I mean, use the truth.
I can't. It would hurt you. I mean, your mom would be devastated. Hector would go crazy.
I know. It would, yes, it would be embarrassing to me, but it was something that happened when I was a girl. It's not like Joe Martin is going to hold it against me. It's not my career on the line. It's your career that's on the line here.
I'm not dragging you into this, okay? My wife is more important to me than hobnobbing on Capitol Hill.
Honey, I know that you're angry at Del, but I know that you're also angry at me. And you need to let it out.
I'm not angry with you.
Yes, you are, and you need to let it out
It
at me. I wish you would
serves no
just yell at me because I'm the one
Maria,
who
I'm not
deserves
yelling
it.
at you, okay? Look, I got a press conference in 5 minutes. I need to be under control. I don't need to be foaming at the mouth.
I
You
know.
understand?
I just thought it might help for us to be able to talk this out before you went.
The talking out should have happened as soon as Del hit town. I'm gonna bring the car around.
Well, I ran down the road to our friend Lucinda's house and into her barn, into her stable. She had just bought this beautiful Arabian at auction, and he was gorgeous. He was white with blue eyes, and I jumped on bareback. And I started to ride, and I felt like I was riding as though my life depended on it. And I didn't even know where I was going. I had no idea. It didn't matter as long as I just get away from that baby. And yeah, it was really pitch black that night, and I was so reckless. I was making jumps that I had no business making, and I was kicking the horse with my bare heels to make him go faster, and I was yanking him up in mid-stride and turning him, and the horse was snorting, and he was rearing, and I realize now, when I think about it, that I was hoping that he would throw me.
Did he?
No. He never even stumbled, not once. For all that I tried. But I just I ran that horse everywhere. I finally just took him back to the stable, and I rubbed him down, and I went home. And my family wasn't home yet, so I crawled into bed, and I just tried to sleep. And then I dozed a little bit off and on. And I found myself sitting up in bed and feeling the most incredible pain I had ever felt. And I closed my eyes and tried to block out everything and just make my mind go blank. And then finally, it was over. And I got my wish. I lost the baby.
Oh, my poor baby.
No, I killed it. I killed it.
No, you didn't. Maria, you don't know for sure it was the horse. I mean, miscarriages are common. It could happen. Nobody knows really why they happen.
who told me that I was pregnant, told me not to overdo. And taking it easy isn't a 2-hour gallop over breakneck terrain. I know in my heart that I am responsible.
Listen, remember the book that you gave me when we first were trying to get pregnant? It said miscarriages are nature's way of ending non-viable pregnancy. So will you forget this Catholic guilt trip?
I can't forget that. I can't. God is punishing me. Don't you understand? This is my fault. I brought this on myself. I brought this on us.
Oh, it's as bad as they said it was.
It's absolutely dreadful.
Have you seen this, Dimitri?
Yes, unfortunately, over breakfast.
Well, I guess we're finished. Nobody can come back from a debacle of this magnitude.
So far, no formal charges have been made.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, Del Henry hasn't even made a complaint.
Well, this photo is all the complaint the voters will need. I'm afraid it's the coup de grace to what could have been a brilliant career.
Mrs. Wallingford, don't you think you're reporting the death of Mr. Gray's campaign a little prematurely?
Miss Sloan, as much as I would like to agree with you...
We are not talking about an everyday, ordinary guy here. I mean, Edmund has got the perfect blend of humanity and intelligence. If anybody can take this disaster and turn it into an advantage, it's him. And this is his chance to redeem himself in front of the press. If he flops, fine. Then bury him. But my money says he's going to pull it off.
Well, I hope there are more people like you in this world. Even if Edmund comes out of this smelling like a rose, he has to keep a lid on his temper.
Yes, and if he ever lets his temper get away from him again, he'll never be elected.
But that's why we have to help him. And each and every one of us have to wholeheartedly believe in Edmund. I mean, we have to show the press a united front. Positively, absolutely, fully supporting our candidate. Without question.
All right, I'm with you.
Yeah, me too.
100%.
We all want to help, do whatever we want.
Because temper or no
Liz,
temper,
dear, could I see you over here a
has
moment?
it all over Matt Calloway.
Can we make the voters believe that?
Look, we just need
Do you have an idea?
Exactly what do you think you're up to?
I don't know what you're talking about.
My dear, you can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool dear Aggie. I am trained in the fine art of sifting through people's actions to discover their true motivations. And I smell something fishy around here. I mean, really, to go from being the girl to deliver Edmund's takeout food to arranging his press conferences in practically no time at all, it just doesn't compute. Now, what are you after?
An honest man in Congress. Isn't that why we're all here?
No, my dear, it's why I'm here. But I suspect that you want more from this, much more.
That's ridiculous.
Look, I don't want to make a scene.
Oh, maybe later.
Edmund has enough on his mind. But now this. You had better back off, dear girl, because I am on to you. And I mean way back. Edmund's a happily married man, and he has no interest whatsoever in whatever it is that you are selling. Now, excuse me.
How much time do I have?
Not long. The press should be here soon.
Edmund, excuse me, I've provided you with some legal counsel.
What?
Why does Edmund need legal counsel for a press conference? Well, maybe you don't, but I'm here.
Just in case.
It all depends on our Edmund. How are you feeling, dear?
I'm good, Phoebe.
Good. Have you decided what you're going to say to the reporters who even now are bearing down on us as I speak?
I have.
Well, what are you going to tell them?
I'm going to tell the press that my personal life is none of their bloody business.
Oh, no.
Edmund, as party chairman, I must insist that you not do this.
Watch me.
They'll assume you're hiding something.
I agree. Edmund, you have to give them a story.
Listen, make something up. Lie if you have to. I mean, tell them that Henry was stalking your wife. I mean, anything is better than telling the press to stay out of your personal life.
Darling, they will declare warfare on you and your family.
Phoebe, I'll dress it up as nicely as I can, but I will not lie. Now, my personal affairs are none of their business.
Oh, will you stop using that phrase?
Phoebe, I'm in a spot here. I can't lie to him. And the details of my personal life are none of their business, so therefore...
Therefore, you're going to tell the press to go take a flying leap.
As nicely as I can, but I will not compromise.
Well, fasten your seatbelts, children. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
And that is just what I like about you. That's why you should be in Congress.
You can't mean that. Not after I came all this way to see you.
Well, you saw me.
Well, I just got here.
You did your damage, okay? Just go.
You can't really want your daddy to leave, do you, son?
Why in the hell did you come here?
I told you, for you.
Well, what makes you think that you could persuade Dixie to give me a kidney when I couldn't?
Well, I didn't know if I could. But if I couldn't, you wouldn't be any further away from a kidney than you are now. I had to come, don't you see? If there was one chance in a million, I had to take it. You think it was easy for me, begging the daughter that I abandoned to give her kidney to the son I left her for? To see myself in her eyes after all these years? I'll tell you what, though, boy. I'd go to hell if I thought it would save you. I'd even let that lame old Pete Cooney send me there if I thought it would help.
For heaven's sake, Palmer, would you get in here?
All
right. Just unhand me, please, you Judas.
Who are you calling Judas?
You betrayed me.
You are the one who did the betraying, Buster. Honestly. All you could think about was your own stupid vengeance. What, are you one real short of the combination platter here, or what? Did you really think you were going to kill those two guys? If you know what is good for you, you will tell me right now that you were only trying to scare him. Come on. Come on, now say it. You're just trying to scare him.
I went there to blast the life out of Uncle. And if his son got in the way, I would have killed him, too. And if I got a chance, I may just do it.
Well, you're not going to get the chance, Mr. Tad. Go into the closet and get out all of those guns.
Oh, wait a minute. Those are very valuable antiques.
I mean, like the antique you fired this afternoon, I'm with her. I'll get the guns.
Those are my private property.
Who are you?
What?
I mean it, Palmer. You are not the man that I used to know. Now, who or what is it that you have become? I mean, do you think that you can just pull the trigger on a defenseless man? Are you a god? Are you a giver and taker of human life?
He's not human.
Stop it!
He may take the form of a man, but as God is my judge, that man is a lower life form. He crawls on his belly.
To you, maybe, but to anybody else, he is an unarmed, innocent man.
Innocent? That man doesn't have an innocent...
Yes, and in the eyes of the law, you are nothing more than a common murderer.
Okay, Mom, what do you want me to do with the guys?
I just want him out of this house.
Oh, wait a minute. No, they're not going anywhere.
Just get rid of them.
No. I have thousands and thousands of dollars playing up in
Get him
these...
out of here, Ted.
This is grand larceny. I'll call the police.
Mom, do me a favor. Just get out of the way.
Not until you drop those guns.
Look, I don't want to have to hurt you.
Will you
Please,
give me one of those guns?
Will you
Please.
stop it?
Back off, Buster. Or else.